So in 2022, we had an interesting group who we were kind of perplexed with what to do with to try and engage them, and Tony Moore sent us an email about this Hoops for Life program, and we got him along for a trial, and ever since then we've been expanding the program to include more and more kids of different abilities, and it's just blossomed since there.
I use the game of basketball, the sport, just to create an environment that, number one, engages them and they enjoy. There's a lot of mentoring and coaching. I think the most important part is they feel that they actually belong to something. That sense of belonging is a very powerful sort of thing that allows a lot of young people to relax and let down their guards and then start to get into the real nitty-gritty of why they're struggling, why they're having the difficulties that they are having. Number two, we push them really, really hard. We intensify some of the environment and the situations that they're under to allow them to expose frustration. And we teach them a few little tools of how they can control their frustration, their anger, their disappointment, which is another big one. I become depressed now. How do I control my anxiety and still get the results that I actually want? And so we give them all these little steps that they can actually do, and then how they can transition what they use in here into their everyday life. You know, they can make that change, they can make a difference. The creativity, the entrepreneurial approach to doing things is incredible once you get to know them, once they let down their guard. There's so many diamonds in the rough that are not involved in our community. And that's where we grow. That's where we grow. That's where we get better, is by not restricting and probably approaching things from a slightly different perspective. Because the number of diamonds that I come across in doing this work is amazing. You ever had a game where you just made shots and it just looked really easy? It felt really good? All right? That positive energy, that's what we want to record in our bodies, because that helps us to perform, particularly when you start missing shots, particularly when things start going wrong. That makes sense?
He teaches us some good skills and keeps us focused.
Bounce pass, Travis is better. Come on, Lily. Good hustle. Come on, LeBron, better than that. Let's go. I was one of those young people who were about to be excluded from school. If it wasn't for someone stepping up, showing me that my activities, no matter how wrong they were, didn't truly define who I was as a person, and then helped me to separate the two, correct that, and do it. It is the most rewarding thing I've ever done in my life. When you start to see these young people change within themselves, and I'm not talking about becoming straight A students, I'm talking about going from being the most disruptive young person in the classroom to being a supporter of the teacher and helping, but also helping other students, transitioning certain things into their home environment. So yeah, get out there and give it a try. And don't forget, you were a kid that did a lot of things that was wrong. What if everyone gave up on it? And I've done a lot of jobs, and this is the one that I love the most. If I could do this every day, all day, I'll be a very happy man. Very happy man. Just leave me with the kids and working with the kids, and I'm happy. I'm happy.